Chris Lopez with Anti-Suit Entrepreneur here, and I have a simple message for you today, and that's don't drop the ball. One of the reasons people fail at becoming entrepreneurs or living life on their terms is because they consistently drop the ball. They put off reading things until another day. They put off having a phone conversation or a meeting until next week. They put off or find an excuse for not starting a project or starting a business. And I could make the list go on and on and on, but you get the point. And this frustrates me. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because the last few weeks, or I guess last couple of months, I've had quite a few people just from various parts of my life and through Facebook and through some of our websites reach out to me wanting help or wanting guidance on them becoming entrepreneurs and living life on their terms. And, I'm more than happy to help people. Actually, I really enjoy it. I enjoy that mentorship aspect and giving people guidance. Yet, I hate to say this, but yet there's a small part of me that has become cynical on a lot of people who say they want to change their life or say they want to do something. Because I've seen so many people over the years who've reached out to me for help, both people who are just asking me questions and people who have paid me for help, never actually go implement the information or knowledge that I share with them. Because they'll write me an email and I'll write them a detailed email back or have a great meeting with them and lay out a plan for what they need to do next or what areas to focus on. And as I check in with them or if they have dates they're supposed to check in with me with updates, I find out a lot of people have dropped the ball. And so you see this enough, or this happens enough, I should say, and a part of you becomes cynical, which I said I hate the fact that part of me has become cynical, but it just has. So my point with all this is that you need to make sure you don't drop the ball and delay living life on your terms. Now, I'm not preaching from the hilltop because I'm a perfect person and never drop the ball or never get in a funk. No, I do. I have my ups and downs. I drop the ball once in a while. I get in my funk once in a while. The difference is, though, I don't do it over and over again. I'm not a chronic person who drops the ball. Yet I see so many people out there who are, for chronic ball droppers, for lack of better terminology, is that they just don't go out there and get something done. And I don't know why people do this, but it frustrates me. And, a lot of times people ask me, well, what's your secret for, getting out there and getting things done, or when you do fall into those funks or you drop the ball for whatever reason, what's your secret? Well, it's different than what most people, most books, most websites, and most gurus will tell you. From my experience, a lot of those people will tell you, well, you got to come do this, money mastery course or some personal development program or something to help you, get through your personal breakthroughs because you got stuff holding you back from your childhood, from when you learn about money or some other nonsense. And conveniently, they have a link or a website there for you, which more often than not is an affiliate link, which means they're making money off everyone who buys the course. Now, I have no problem with people recommending products and services and making money for it. That's marketing, that's business. But I find it funny that so many people only recommend courses when there is an affiliate commission involved. So it makes me wonder how many people, websites, and books would actually go out there and recommend a seminar or a personal development course if there was no affiliate commission. There would probably be a lot less. And there would probably be a lot less people making this into a really big deal and acting like you need some grand program or some grand scheme to get yourself out of a funk or get yourself from dropping the ball. And I don't look at it that way. My secret, or the way I look at it, is you just have to get off your ass and do something. No matter how small it is, you just do something. It's return the phone call. It's set up the meeting. It's go read the book. It's go start the project. It's go do this. Whatever it is, no matter how small it is, it's just go out there and do it. Because this will lead you to doing another small thing, another small thing, and another small thing. It's always better to take a step in any direction than it is to do nothing. Now, when I've had conversations in the past with people about just getting off your ass and doing something and don't drop the ball next week on this project, I generally kind of get two responses. One is, well, it's not that simple, Chris. I got to figure this out. And you know what? I think it is that simple, because you don't need some therapy or some huge self-analysis or figure out the perfect plan before you go out there and do something. You need to actually stop dropping the ball and just go do something. The second response, and this is the more common of them, is that it gets people angry, upset, or pissed off. And sometimes those people get angry and pissed off at me. That's fine, I don't care. Sometimes I get angry and pissed off their situation, and that's what I want. Because from my experience, when people get angry, it's because they know they screwed up. They know they dropped the ball, or they know they should be farther along. And so some people will project that anger onto me or whoever else is calling them out on why they dropped the ball. And other people will project that anger at themselves and will use it to spur them into action. Now again, I'm not preaching from some hilltop saying I don't get angry. Of course I do. In fact, some of my biggest breakthroughs as I've started various businesses and have become a successful entrepreneur is when I have become angry. I've dropped the ball, or I take a step back and look at my situation. I get mad that, hey, I'm still at point C when I should be at point Z. I should be way farther along. And I get angry, and it gets me into taking major action and going out there and doing things, and it blows my excuses out of the water. I stop overanalyzing things. I stop worrying about every detail. I just go out there and start doing things. Yeah, I make mistakes. Yeah, I fall on my face. Yeah, sometimes I embarrass myself. Big deal. But I end up taking 20 or 30 steps in the right direction. And that's led me to some big breakthroughs in my businesses. Whether it's getting, new clients or new customers, or reaching a new income level, or getting a project done, it's all sorts of milestones I've accomplished. So I hope what my video does here and what my blog entry, if you read that, I hope it gets you angry. I hope it gets you upset. And I hope it gets you upset and angry so you go out there and do something. Because I'm not one of these people into being everyone's best friends. That's not what the Anti-Suit Entrepreneur website and book is about. It's about helping you and helping other people reach their goals. And you can't be buddy feel good in doing that. You have to be a mentor, and that's having those tough conversations out there. And I'm also not into writing or recording, feel good messages where everything's happy, you're a perfect person, I'm a perfect person, everything's great, keep doing it. No, we all have our BS, we all drop the ball, and sometimes we just have to face it and get angry about it and go do something. Well, that's what this video is about. And I don't know every person who's listening to this video, but I know a fair amount of people listening to this is probably in that situation. And I hope it helps you get out there, take action, and go do something.